There.
Is that him?
Can you see Daniela? Is she all right?
It's over, Rayburn! There's nowhere else to go!
Come on, he's right. Ross, it's over.
Until I say it's over.
What's wrong? Where have you been?
I went to the police station with Brody.
You didn't go to see Mitch again, did you?
No, I didn't. Brody went to go and check his schedule, but Mitch was there, and I saw him.
Wait, you saw Mitch?
Yeah, he was lying on the floor in a pool of his own blood.
If you want me to hold off on filing your statement, I can.
Why would I?
You didn't have a PBA Red Board lawyer.
I don't need one. What?
Mitch Lawrence could die because he managed to stab himself while in handcuffs.
Are you saying you don't believe me, Brody?
I have some questions, yeah.
I thought I'd give a full statement. If you have any other questions you need to ask me.
I want to talk to Natalie.
Think about it, Skylar. If you stick with Stacy's plan, Rex could end up raising your baby. Can you live with that?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I can't live without Gigi.
You're not living with Gigi now, and you're alive doing fine.
I wouldn't go that far.
You have even said Rex and Gigi are it for each other. So even if the rest of this was okay, what are the chances that you would end up with Gigi? And do you really think that Rex would give her up without a fight?
I think we need to split up.
Split up? What do you mean, split up?
Like, be apart.
Are you... Why? Is this about your dad?
No!
You can't let Mitch get to you. We'll be okay.
It's not about him.
But now, suddenly, you want to break up.
It's not sudden, Gigi, and you know it. I can't do it anymore.
Listen to this. The Buchanan Mansion, situated in the foothills of the Lantano Mountains, is not open to the public but drew tourists for many years until the family had a moat installed. Oh, I love the way these people think. I'm gonna have a moat.
Yeah. Clint divorces his wife and marries you.
Once Neville tells Clint about that bitch cheating on him, it's a done deal. The guy's got pride and options.
And if he has good eyes and can tell that Neville isn't Nigel?
Why are you being so negative?
Nigel, what is this something that you want to tell me?
I don't wish to tell you, sir, but I'm duty-bound, with many reservations, to serve your greater interest by...
Come on, man, just spit it out.
It's about your brother and your wife, sir.
Get out of the car, Rayburn, slow! Both hands where I can see him.
Hold on, Danny.
What are you doing, Ross? Don't be stupid.
Get out of the way!
It's okay, baby.
Our girl gotta kill him. Knows what?
Knows that I won't back down. I'm not gonna let him take my daughter. Are you okay? That was close. That was too close. If anything happened to you,
What about Bo and Nora? Nigel?
Drop of courage, sir.
Why are you so jumpy?
Sip of brandy, then.
Well, that's not brandy. That's 80-year-old scotch that you just spit in my rug.
My apologies, sir.
Come on, Nigel. What is it?
The commissioner and your wife, sir. They're having an affair.
Freezing. Well, my soon-to-be mansion has 12 marble fireplaces, so that'll keep you warm.
Yeah, my baby survives a cold.
The kid's fine. Wait, why did Rex cancel your doctor's appointment today?
The drama I told you about earlier.
Yeah?
It's Rex's dad. He stabbed himself.
What can't you do?
Watch you pretend it's okay here with me.
I'm trying, Rex.
Yeah. That's it, Cheech.
It's a rough time. I don't want to bail.
Yeah, you do. But you never go there.
What?
Skylar! You want him.
That's not true.
You think I can't see it?
I get to have a friend. Why are you...
That's not just all it is. And the more you go on pretending that's all it is, I can't do it. Marasco, I can't wake up every morning wondering if this is the day you leave.
So you're just pushing me out the door. Rex, is this... Are we breaking up for good?
You don't need Natalie's statement. She was a witness. So was I. I gave you the chain of events. John, she was there. I'll have to get her statement sometime. Not tonight. The longer you wait, the worse her memory's gonna be. Hey, look. Rhodey. She watched her husband get shot in cold blood. And today, she watches the doer stab himself, right? She's in no position to give a statement. Close your file, Brody. I can't. Hey, look, I already called IA. Why don't you let them handle it? Why don't you want me to ask questions? I have to go to IA anyway. Lawrence was in my custody. His safety was my responsibility. Are you ordering me to keep my mouth shut? No. You have done your job now. Why don't you let IA do theirs? You really don't want me to interview Natalie? Bert, if you want to question Natalie right now, you'll have to put me in a cell to do it. I won't put you in a cell. You can wait. For now. Thanks.
Mitch was lying in a pool of his own blood? Was he murdered?
No, he's still alive. He's in surgery last I heard.
Well, then there's still a chance.
Well, frankly, it's a miracle no one succeeded in killing him years ago. But who on earth got to him at the police station?
What was it, a cellmate?
No, Mitch stabbed himself.
Who are you?
Confused.
I know. We need to get our story straight between us.
No problem there. I stabbed Mitch. What I don't get is why you're covering for me.
It's not a request. Back up.
That's our daughter he's got in that car.
Oh, my little girl's in the back of that car and she's scared out of her mind.
Yeah, and her dad is in the front seat and he's armed. Now, until it's safe, you stay put. You got that? Hey, Manning? You got that?
You stay put. Are you okay, sweetheart? No, it's all right. It's okay. This one pulled the emergency brake.
No, you were about to run over a man. Crash us into a parked car.
I wasn't going to crash into a parked car.
You better run him over, Todd, or kill us.
She's overreacting. Everything is under control. What?
There are cops at both ends of this bridge, okay? You've got no place to go.
Yeah, well, I still got you, Blair.
I'm not breaking up with you.
Then what?
You need to figure out what you want.
I can't believe you're saying that to me. Who waited for 10 years for you, Balsam? I know what I want.
Maybe I'm not the guy. The one you waited for.
Or maybe our lives just got ridiculously insane.
But during all that time, the guy that you counted on was not me. It was Skylar.
Yeah, I messed up. You messed up. So why don't we go to counseling together?
And that will make you forget about Skylar. Is that what you want?
I don't know what I want.
Right. So I'm gonna go. So you figure it out.
What do you mean, go?
I'm moving out.
Gigi and I have something real, Rachel.
I am sure you do.
She comes to me. To me. When she's in trouble. Not the alleged love of her life. I mean, in the end, she doesn't even trust him.
But she's still there.
Oh, why? Because nobody stays in a bad relationship for too long, counselor?
Okay, true enough. Let's say it all works out the way you want. Gigi leaves the father of her son.
Well, she lived without him for a decade. She can do it again.
I will give you all of that, Skylar. She leaves Rex, she falls in love with you, and never looks back.
Be happy.
Except that can only happen if Rex and Gigi continue to believe that Stacy is having Rex's baby. You know that's not true. And you aren't telling Gigi, so your entire life with her would be built on a lie.
So I had to be at the hospital anyway, so I decided to take a little stroll into Rex's dad's room to just, let him know how sorry I felt that he stabbed himself.
That's how you got Rex's father's blood. Lucky break for you.
Oh, come on, Neville. What's taking so long?
On the eve of your wedding, your brother and your bride-to-be were... Well, they were... snogging.
That's... Why would you say that?
Because it's true. And it didn't stop there. In London, they declared their love to each other right out in the open.
Well, how would you know that?
Because I heard it with me own ears.
This might be our last chance at time before you have to make your statement.
John, I'm telling the truth.
Well, I already went on record, Natalie, so if you contradict me, I'll be in big trouble.
But I did it. And I would do it again.
You know what? Just tell me everything.
Okay. I went to BE. And I went to Jared's office, and there was this girl the dad hired. She was going through Jared's things, and I got rid of her. And then that's when Dad told me. That's when Dad told me about Mitch's case. That he was gonna walk on everything. And I couldn't even. I just went numb. So I decided to look through Jared's things, cleaned up. I found this card that he wrote me, talking about how he wanted to start a family with me. And I realized that was never gonna happen because of Mitch. And then I knew what I had to do. It just clicked. I grabbed the letter opener and I came here to find Mitch and kill him.
Well, the right doctor, he might say it's temporary insanity. But you brought the weapon with you.
Yes.
Shows premeditation.
Yeah. I planned to kill him.
You can't go saying that.
Don, you can't go around saying that Mitch tried to kill himself. It doesn't even make sense.
Why not? He's crazy. Who expects him to make sense?
What happens? What happens when Mitch wakes up and he tells what really happened?
Who says he's gonna wake up?
Mitch
Stabbed himself?
That's what John said.
I don't believe it. Neither do I. He has far too big an ego to take his own life.
Killing yourself is giving up, and that's not Mitch. Maybe he said something to Natalie.
What do you mean?
Oh, she was there when he did it.
Oh, good Lord, that poor kid. How much is she supposed to take?
So that's where she went. I saw Clint earlier. He was very worried about her because she sort of vanished. She took off after he told her that apparently the Napa police are not reinstating the murder charges against Mitch.
What?
Sorry. He apparently could be a free man.
Wait, how? That's impossible.
I know, but... Honey, how was Natalie when you saw her?
She's in shock. John's taking care of her.
I'm going to go down there and get her, okay?
Hey, well, I can hold down the fort here, so...
Charlie, honey, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Okay, I'll call if I'm going to be late, but do me a favor, sweetheart. Call your father and tell him what happened.
Sure. Yes.
Well, I don't mind saying it, but I don't think that guy deserves to live. No,
Darling, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just clumsy.
Charlie, have you been drinking?
Seattle cops are calling in sharpshooters.
No.
It's not going to come to that. Well, let's hope not.
And so what now?
And then we step back, we let the Seattle cops do their thing.
No, hell no.
They're trained, you're not.
Ross will get desperate.
Taya, he's already desperate.
I can talk to him. Let me talk to him.
No, you're not going to go anywhere near him.
And
I'm not leaving this bridge.
No, if you will let me talk to him.
I got your attention now. Manning! This is how this goes.
No, you go nowhere, Rayburn. Put the gun down.
No, I'm only talking to Todd Manning.
Okay, you got me.
Yes, I do, don't I? Manning, make all this go away. The cops, the barricade, all of it. Get them to back off and let us through, or I turn you into a single parent.
How could you hear Nora and Bo say anything, Nigel, when they were in London?
Never mind me, sir. I'm all 6s and 7s.
You're what?
It's the drink, sir. It doesn't suit me.
Nigel, this is not like you. You're spreading gossip.
Sir, my cousin, your family's loyal retainer in London, heard all.
Who from?
David Vickers.
Oh, God, Nigel. David Vickers is your source on this? You gotta be kidding, Nigel. Come on.
And your own son, Kevin.
No. Just no. You can't leave. Not this close to Christmas.
Shane will know that something's wrong if we stay here together. That won't be a fun Christmas either.
All right. Then I will take him and we'll go to Bo and Noel's.
I don't want Shane to have to leave his home.
Well, then we should all stay here.
How about if you go and stay with Mo and Noel for a while, and Shane stays here with me?
If Lawrence dies in surgery, that solves all our problems.
Big if. That man doesn't die easy.
Then we have to make our story stick.
Or even tell the truth.
Yeah? You want Lawrence to win? Is that what you want? Because if you confess, your life is over.
It already is.
Now, there's more to it. Think about this. Lawrence lives, and he goes free, and he's out there walking around, and he's able to mess with your family. You want to go to jail for that? Then do yourself a favor and you stick to the story.
And if Mitch lives?
It's our word against his. And who's going to believe him?
Someone might.
The evidence will go our way.
No, John, this is too much. You could go to jail.
Nobody's going to jail. All right? Do this my way. Let me protect you.
Excuse me. Did I just hear that? You want to protect her? From what?
Jessica, come on. I mean, you know, the last thing I want is to drink.
Are you sure? Not even just a little?
No, I can't. You know, even one drop is too much.
Charlie, I can smell it.
Well, you know, I had some cough syrup this morning, so maybe that had, because I should check. Okay. Yeah, I slipped. I had a drink.
You're just making this up as you go, aren't you?
I don't... Look, I'm just trying to figure out what's best for everybody right now. You need room. Shane needs his home.
You think I can't be a mother to him and figure out my life at the same time?
No.
Well, I'm not gonna just take a break from being a mom.
I'm not saying that... Look, you should still come here a lot. I don't want to freak Shane out. We can make up some cover story about why you're not here. There's no reason to upset him until...
Until what, Botham?
Unless there's a reason. This won't take that long, right?
I don't know, Rex. This is your plan. I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yes, you are. Marasco, you need to figure out where you want to be.
Yeah. I guess I do.
Gigi is the first woman since I got clean. Rachel, she looks at me. She sees a good guy.
Then be that good guy.
Yeah, but if I tell her that I slept with Stacy, that's done. It's done.
No matter how it happened,
It doesn't change the fact.
neither does lying about it. Skylar, look at me. This is the junkie move. You know that, right? I gotta have her no matter what it takes. Even if I have to lie and become somebody I don't like to make it happen, I have to have my drug.
It's different. It's different.
Is it?
I want you to Natalie out of here before the press gets the story.
So it's true? I mean, Mitch stabbed himself? That's what Jesse told us.
Yes.
Well, God forgive me for saying it, but if he dies, the world is a better place.
What happened?
Look, I've been feeling this since Thanksgiving. I bought a bottle, but I didn't drink it. I mean, I just kept it, you know, as a reminder, sort of, and that was working fine until the funeral.
Don't celebrate yet.
But Jesse said it's serious, and he's in surgery, right?
Yes, well, that man has a habit of not dying when he's supposed to.
Then we have to hope his luck runs out.
When I saw Mitch and he stood up in my boy's coffin.
I know, that was so horrible.
Look, I took one look at that guy and I said, that is the devil. And I knew I had to face that down.
John, do you think that Mitch was really trying to kill himself?
Yeah, I do.
Very unlike him.
Who knows what somebody like that is thinking, you know? Rambling on about he didn't want to go back to prison again and he wanted to meet up with God. And next thing you know, he grabbed a letter opener off my desk and he had stabbed himself.
It's unbelievable. Sweetheart, you were here? You saw it happen?
Yeah. You went to go and see Mitch in jail?
Yeah. I wanted to stare him down. And I ended up getting a good look at myself.
No, Charlie. That is what Mitch does, but it's a lie. Is that what made you drink?
No excuses. I did this.
But you said you slipped tonight. It's not your first drink, though, is it?
No. I've been going to meetings. I went to a meeting tonight.
I know, but you still had a drink. Does Mom know about this?
No. And you can't tell her.
I swear I felt it. Bo and Nora. I thought it was old habits taking over during a very bad time with their son, but they were married. They were married, and that closeness doesn't just go away. But they said that's all it was. Just old habits. Oh, God, if they were carrying on all along, why didn't she just tell me before the wedding? God knows I gave her every opportunity to talk, but Nora never. Have I done the wrong things, huh? No, Nigel. No. That'll be all.
Yes, sir.
What is the big deal with Mitch in this clinic?
Well, see, look, is here. Mission accomplished.
Done the deed.
You told Clint everything?
All of it. God help the commissioner and Miss Nora.
There's nothing you can do to make this better, Manning.
You got that, Bo? You hear me, Manning? Make it happen!
Daddy, stop. It's gonna be okay.
Danny, it's okay. Just stay in the car. Hey, Todd, call out the cops and Blair goes home to see her kids. And Liz, you want to go home and explain to her kids why she's gone, huh?
Daddy, please stop. This isn't you. Your daughter is speaking to you, Ross. Listen to her.
You get Blair, and Danny and I go free. I think that's a good deal. You want to see her die?
Okay, he's lost it. We have to get Daniela out of there. Okay? Let me go. I can talk to him. I can talk to him. Let me talk to him.
Damn it! Manning!
Okay, Ross.
Stop.
No, you're right. I'm the only one who can help you. Take me instead.
Todd, come back here! Todd!
This is what you wanted, Rayburn. It's very smart.
Stop right there. I'll shoot her. I swear to God, Manning.
Ross, if you shoot Blair, it's all over. I can't stop the cops then. They gotta come after you, you know that. And maybe Danny gets hurt in the process. That doesn't work for you, you know that. Come on. Here's what works. You trade Blair for me.
The cops would be happy to shoot you.
I mean, they don't want any dead bodies. And I'm more valuable to you than Blair.
How do you figure?
I have money nobody can trace. I can fund you. I can keep you flush into Canada and beyond.
Why would I trust you that far?
So I don't want to see Danny get hurt. Listen, I'll just set you up. I keep you safe. After a while, you can get rid of me. You know that I would never stop looking for you, Ross. Ever. I would hunt you to the ends of the earth. And this way, you've got me under control.
That part I like.
Well, you two better get going.
What's wrong?
Nothing. It's time for me to go see internal affairs. No worries. Standard procedure.
Well, let's get you home, sweetheart. Come on.
Wrong, Charlie. You shouldn't be keeping this from my mother.
No, look, the last thing your mother needs right now is another mess to clean up.
You're not a mess.
Well,
Charlie, you're her husband and she loves you.
I know, and I love her.
Well, she knows you're going through hell. She's not going to judge you.
Okay, look, I know. It's just that I don't want her worrying about me. Look, hey, I'm a big boy. I've been fighting this battle for years. I know what I have to do, okay? Hey, Ed. Yeah, it's Charlie. Listen, I slipped and I took a drink, so... Yeah. Okay. 15 minutes then. I'll see you. Yeah. It's my sponsor.
I still think that you should tell my mother.
Okay, no, but let me just do that in my own time. Please, really. I have to go.
The news ravaged Mr. Buchanan. I could say it. I shouldn't have opened my pie hole.
Our boss needed to hear the truth.
Well, brings us all closer, right? Now the dirty work's done, we can get to know each other a bit better.
Pull the switch?
Sounds like it.
He'll kill Todd the minute they're off the bridge. He will. He will.
Let her go, Ross.
Get on your knees, Manny. Do it.
Stop it, Daddy. No more.
Danny, get back in the car.
No, this is wrong. Let Blair go. Let this guy go. Just stop it now, and I promise I'll never leave you.
This way we'll be together.
Don, if you hurt them, if you hurt Blair or anybody else, I swear I'll run away.
Danny.
I mean it.
Danny.
I will leave, and you will never see me again. I'm going, Dad. Right now.
Danny, please, Danny.
Danny, run to me! Danny! Danny! My God! Ross has lost it! No! Stop it! Dad! Daniel, run! Run! Run, honey, run!
Danny! Danny!
You did good tonight. No, I didn't. Maybe it was the right thing by somebody's standards, but it was lousy police work. We both know Mitch didn't stab himself. Natalie did.
I sent Natalie straight upstairs to bed.
Is she okay?
No, she is ragged to the bone. She's exhausted. She needs to sleep. I hope she'll be all right. Where's Charlie?
He went to a meeting.
Again? He was at a meeting earlier tonight. Is something wrong?
He seems to be handling it. Where are you going?
To the hospital. I need to see if Mitch made it.
Do you want me to come?
Sorry.
It's okay. We'll tell Shane in the morning. Gigi.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
It will be a relief. Okay? Knowing for sure. And don't forget, I love you. No matter what.
I didn't know that Gigi was the first real relationship you've had since you've been clean. It makes sense how you feel.
It's not all a chunky move.
No, not all. But you see it. You could end up with Gigi. I'm not saying it's impossible. But only if you start with the truth. Otherwise, you will live the rest of your life waiting for it to come crashing down on your head.
Hello. What's this?
How can we shove our happiness in Mr. Buchanan's face when his world is shattered?
I don't fancy doing right in front of it.
He'll sense it. Oh, I feel so disloyal, and I'd hate to see you lose your job.
Lose me job?
But what if Commissioner Buchanan gets angry? You want to be on the other side of the ocean, minding your own business when that happens.
True enough.
I'm glad you see that. It's hard to part, but we have a higher calling, Neville. And maybe one day in the future, years from now, we'll meet again.
hopefully before we both lose our looks.
Goodbye, Neville. Okay.
The only thing I know is that I love you. And that's the truth. And you deserve the best.
And that's you.
Let me go to her! Hey, hold on!
Don't be scared. It's just like Cliff diving.
No, Danny. Don't listen to him.
Listen to me. It's just like Huahine. It's no higher than Huahine. Remember that time?
Go.
Okay, we can do this. It's just a little cold. That's all, David.
No, you
On
can't
three.
do it.
On three. 1,